Ordinals. They're Bitcoin NFTs, digital collectibles, and they're having a huge impact on Bitcoin, block sizes, Bitcoin mining profitability. We've talked about it some here before on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Yo, my name is Vosk. You're on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. I'm a full-time crypto nerd. I'm building out a Bitcoin mining farm, so I'm super intrigued by this. I like NFTs. I'm not an NFT hater. Like many other things, they've been used poorly in many implementations. Some collections cash grabs. Some people had false expectations. Whatever. Not at so much the point. We're gonna look just really kind of dig deeper into Ordinals, how it's impacting Bitcoin mining profitability, how to create an ordinal quickly, quick flyby guide right there, and we'll just run. We'll run with it. It's gonna be a fun one. Let's dig into it. So I've got some more like, hey, here's what this is. Let's learn more about it. Ordinal content like the make or break video and how it's serious here on the VoskCoin YouTube channel. So please check those out. I mean, just period, When you guys watch the videos, when you subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave comments. I mean, it means everything. I'd love to hear down in the comments below your thoughts on just Bitcoin and these BTC ordinals. So this is a good article from Hash Rate Index, and that's basically NFTs. 200,000 Bitcoin NFTs, non-fungible tokens, right, were minted, inscribed last month, and that generated a trackable 1.35 million in transaction fees, and those are just the in-band fees. Out-of-band fees is when an inscriber or collection curator may directly contact a mining pool or miner to mine their inscription or a collection of inscription. This creates a custom block, and they pay the miner directly for this service in a separate transaction. So mining is a service. It's not just blockchain security, but this is another way like a powerful mining farm or mining pool can generate additional revenue. And really something like this, the layman's term of it is that this is going to be better for all parties. It's not going to clog up a bunch of blocks, block over block over block. For example, when we look at the average block size for Bitcoin, look at the average block size. It has absolutely ballooned. It is, within a month or so, it's doubled. And it's kind of stayed there. And even at the all-time high, it's approaching a 3x, really a 2.5x in block size. I mean, this is very substantial. We go back 3 years. This has been so stagnant. Bitcoin's getting a lot more popular over here. It doesn't matter because most of that trading was taking place on centralized cryptocurrency exchanges. It doesn't lead to all that many on-chain transactions. We completely zoom out and we have hit an all-time high in block size, and we are maintaining a new all-time high average block size, by so significantly. But some developers aren't happy about it. Some Bitcoin maxis and Bitcoin, users, investors are not happy about it. And they consider this more of a bug and an exploit, not a novel development. So, these are impacting block size. These are impacting transaction fees, okay? These inscriptions are controversial. They benefit from SegWit's data discount. Speaking of SegWit, check out your boy's new license plate. Just got the wrap touched up from Illusions Wraps as well. Got the illest wraps. It's not a sponsor. I worked with them on the Bitcoin Super vinyl wrap for the car. I just think it's fun. It's cool. And the owner, Brian, is just badass. A lot of fun. Basically, SegWit was available, and I was like, yes. And we changed the number due to someone incredible on Twitter saying, dude, why didn't you do like 256? I'm like, God, you're right. Why didn't I do 256 as the race car number? That's so much cooler. SHA-256 is the Bitcoin mining algorithm. And aside, right? I'm just excited going to the track this weekend. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to lay down some good laps, have a little fun, and just relax a little bit. The pace has been so go and stressful lately. So we observed the SegWit discount in full effect in the charts above. So basically, this shows you the block size versus the transaction fee percent of the block rewards there. Total transactions per block fell substantially At the peak of the inscription fever, unsurprisingly, as Ordinals flooded the mempool, miners included fewer total transactions per byte of block size. Even so, total transactions included in each block trended upward. All things being equal, inscriptions are netting miners more fees than they would otherwise earn. They have driven demand for block space and created direct pressure on the transaction fees with their own fees, and indirect pressure by raising the floor for average fees for transactions. Inscriptions are promising for Bitcoin miners, but it's early. That's a good way to say it. That's cool. And I kind of agree with that. It is early. And just to put this into perspective, let me show you how easy it is to create a Bitcoin NFT. Okay, there's new collections popping up. Gamma really just has a great first mover advantage because you go to their site, you click create inscription. Okay, you come over here and you can do whatever you want. So last week we put tails on the Bitcoin blockchain. We put the VoskCoin logo. Let's do a text one. It's the third option, simplest, and it'll also be the cheapest because it'll create the lowest size. Make sure to subscribe to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. Right, and then we'll punch in the URL. Gonna grab that, and then they'll sign the chain, right? Proud Doge that Tails Vosk. And so it's a text NFT. It's nothing crazy. So when we look at this, I did the economy fee for my first image, and that took several days. So let's go ahead with a normal fee and see how that one turns out for us. That's not too much of an increase there. So just activated my Bitcoin hot wallet. We use this as our recipient address, and we'll also have this as the refund address. I highly recommend punching your email in because that way you'll get notified when this actually goes down. You should read that, but I'm here to party. Enjoy. So we need this much Bitcoin. So let me just pull a wallet over here. So we're going to send some Bitcoin. I had copied the amount. This is the amount and is going to this address. And so we will punch in that address. And so with the network fee, that's going to come out to an awkwardly even flat $8. In the future, that will be very expensive, probably in retrospect. I'll probably look back and be sad. But today, it's only $8. So cool. You could also just use your QR scanner. The wallet's on your phone, right? Scan it and be off to the races. So that's sent. We go to the next page. We see the pending transaction. And that's it. Like if you wanted to do an image, same thing, but you'd upload an image. It does get more expensive. The bigger, the more data you're inputting creates a larger block, which translates to a higher fee. Obviously, Gamma's tacking on their little percent here as well. And that's fine. This is a pretty cool service, and just to make it very clear, I don't have any kind of relationship with them or anything like that. But like, I know some people like get upset. They're like, this is bad. This is ruining Bitcoin, or whatever. Or they're like, I hate NFTs. And I'm like, dude, this is so exciting. Like, do you understand? Like, this is the first time that Bitcoin has not been boring. Bitcoin is boring. I remember I even just ranted about Bitcoin being boring a while ago. And like all the Bitcoin maximalists, like, oh, Ethereum sucks. We should make it a security, and they attack it and things like that. Well, look, I would much rather we make Bitcoin a platform, say like Ethereum, right? Why don't we launch an EVM, an Ethereum virtual machine, basically an Ethereum clone as a side chain or whatever in association with Bitcoin, but we power all our transactions with BTC. We're spending Satoshis. And look, I love my BTC, right? Like everybody else for the most part. It's not that I want to spend it, but you drive use, you drive utility, you create value, well, the price appreciation is going to follow. Bitcoin as it stands is just digital gold. It is not a peer-to-peer digital currency. It's borderless, okay? It's literally internet gold. And don't get me wrong, like, that's cool. And yeah, you can transact with gold, but transactions are slow, it's a little expensive, it's a little clunky, right? And you're like, oh, the Lightning Network. Well, Lightning's cool, but it's been years and we still haven't seen it do anything all that interesting. Lightning is also not good for Bitcoin miners, and it's not that I want Bitcoin to be expensive to transact on, but the whole ecosystem needs to be cohesive, right? Hey, I'm really excited about this stuff, and this has been the first thing to drive use, utility, and really just, gonna drive a use case and new users and onboarding experiences and you know, for Bitcoin investors, users, whatever. It's also really exciting for miners. And this is a common question. This isn't, you know, I'm not trying to shill or push a miner on you or anything, right? But we do have a referral affiliate link down with Crypto Miner Bros down in the video description below. You can go over there, grab a Bitcoin miner. Not only do they have good prices, but they've had really good shipping on my recent miners with them. And like, just, it's honestly, it's been impressive, and that's cool. So if you enjoyed the content, you want to support it, please head down there and smash the link. Hey, that's all I can ask on that front. I mean, the YouTube side of VoskCoin, you know, it's been a gauntlet. It's been an endeavor. I feel like I'm down in the inferno. You know, the market condition sucks. Everyone's real critical. Everyone's a critic and all that. So I'm just kind of plugging away, trying to keep having fun, keep learning, keep growing, keep doing better. I, among many other people, have been very frustrated with things that have happened over the last year. And I don't just mean market prices, okay? But, you know, fortune favors the bold. And I've been saying that way before that stupid Matt Damon crypto ad. My point here is, though, like, you know, you got to stick with it. You got to play the long game, and you're rewarded. You give up, you quit, especially now. Like, above all, like, do not capitulate. I mean, look, I can't give you financial advice and all that stuff, but like, wow, like, just remember the interest and enthusiasm you have when you get into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, all right? And just try to channel that and hone in on that, and know that there's going to be green days again. There's going to be good times again, and I'm going to be here for that. I hope that you're here too. So subscribe, stick around. I will see you again, I hope, on the next video.